everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays the Binding of Isaac Antibirth. Did we I'm having flashbacks. I was like, I don't remember what I did on the last run. Turns out, I remember. Jacob and Esau, death on the boss rush room. Either way, it's okay. We're gonna take Blue Baby here and try to make the alt path work. 3BS37KG. We are starting to close in on the end of the unlocks, but we need unlocks as the last two like bonus characters here, which is, well, I mean, first off, Blue Baby. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. The alt path in Isaac is like, if you got a one run, your alt path is no problem. Because you only start to pay for the punishment, like the downside of going to the alt path only becomes apparent once you're down on the Womb 2, because you have to go to the Hush fight and then fight Hush usually to make it happen. Whereas on Antibirth, you have to start paying immediately. And what that means is that, you know, if your first floor sucks in Afterbirth Plus, doesn't really matter all that much. You know, you still have plenty of time to make up for the, well, we should take it. You still have plenty of time to make up for the problems that might be apparent after the first floor. Whereas in Antibirth, you pretty much have to play really well or get stacked as soon as possible in order to have the best chance of surviving these alt floors, which tend to be pretty difficult. Now, I'm not saying one is better than the other necessarily. I'm just saying I think that Afterbirth Plus, despite probably having, I don't know, I was gonna say despite having a more annoying final boss, I think Afterbirth Plus is probably easier to succeed on the alt path. Just because the barrier to entry only appears after you, we might as well. It only appears after you have made it, you know, some way through the game, some ways through the game, if you will. So with Dad's Key, I will not hesitate to replace it with a better spacebar item, but this does mean I think we don't have to pay the cost of going to any of these rooms here. Or any of the alt path rooms. So we don't have to worry about saving bombs, we don't have to worry about saving keys. Admittedly, you might be thinking, well, why don't you use Dad's Key to open the shop, and then inside of the shop there will probably be either a key or a battery charge. You're absolutely right, but at the same time, I don't want to risk it. I will skip, even though we have 21 cents, I will skip the shop. That was so bad. For one floor, in the hopes of getting, wow, in the hopes of getting the guaranteed alt path floor, and then maybe if you want to drop a spirit heart somewhere along the way, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because holy fuck. Don't ever speak of this floor. Now I have to succeed on this run, because the first floor kicked the shit out of me, dude. I took like 2 hits, or like 2 damage on the Steven fight, which is a little embarrassing. Alright, well now we know where we would like to use Dad's Key. Yeah, okay, you know what? I accept that was a terrible start on my part. L0MGR1Y7. I was actually looking forward to seeing how we could, yeah, I think this is where we want to use it. I was looking forward to seeing how we could use Dad's Key to kind of subvert the requirements that are usually apparent on an alt path run, but really, I fucked that up so royally by sucking really badly against Steven that, okay, slow your roll. You know what it is? It's highway blindness. We had this Eve run that I recorded in Afterbirth Plus like an hour ago, and I was so strong on that run that now I'm like, wait a minute, why aren't enemies dying immediately? Well, part of it may be that we're fighting against, you know, champion versions of spawners, but let's be real, this ain't no ultra hard challenge. Like, do you have to skitter, be a champion, and also spawn your own enemies? Like, isn't that a little selfish? No one person is supposed to have all that power if a well-respected man is to be believed, you know? That's okay. We just gotta accept that we gonna have to learn how to deal with it. Probably a good case to be made to save that bomb, Mr. Gorbachev, but we are not able to save that bomb now. That is going to hurt, probably. Oh my god, the Thank you, brain. Sometimes I insult my brain and I say, brain, you are stupid. Why do you do these things? You put me in a position that, with only a brief moment of conscious thought, obviously is a bad place to... That's bullshit on that one, okay? Fight them. Okay, this is just... You can't tilt this early. Self, my tilt has been on display this week more than usual. It's just... It's a side effect of doing a lot of hard stuff in Isaac. But we have to get through this hard stuff so we can eventually get back to just, you know, doing Eden runs over and over. Of course, when an enemy jumps at you, he's unaffected by the shots that you hit him with in the air. Just, it's the only thing that makes sense. Everybody knows that. It's physics. An object on the ground, if you touch it, it goes flying in the other direction, you know? Your tier can just knock it back. If it's in the air, there's no way you could possibly affect it, you know? It's obviously, it's surmounting the laws of physics. Okay, your tilt, again, is on full display. More poker stars, less full tilt poker. What's the one that Cristiano Ronaldo works for? I've seen the commercials. Alright. Just keep them wedged in there. Hierophants. Here's my problem with floors like this. I now find myself being like, do I want the item room badly enough to have to go through one big room? And the answer is like... I mean, obviously, yes, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Little impatient to use a bomb there, but, you know, also, like, really good for morale. To not have to spend 12 minutes fighting on this room. You know what? There's a item tracker. You can't tell that the item tracker's on because we have no items, but there's the item tracker. Of course, a stone chest that inevitably contains a DPS upgrade. Ooh, Mr. Boom, though, has saved me from myself, giving me a rotten heart, which is worthless, but at least some money. And now I'm really feeling the burn, because I'm like, dude, this run is way worse than the last one. That's key was a blessing compared to this, but that's okay. We'll fight the Duke of Flies, an enemy whom coincidentally would be destroyed by Mr. Boom if I hadn't used my charge to pick up 5 pennies and a heart that is useless for us. But that's not tilting, though. I'm not tilting, I'm just calling it out. There was a time, and it's quaint to think back, but there was a time when Blue Baby was like my Jacob and Esau, when I was like, I will never play Blue Baby unless it's to get something done in this game. That has changed. I respect some things about Blue Baby. Guaranteed first floor or second floor deal with the devil unless you're dead is pretty positive. Apart from that, still not like the best character in the game. Anybody who comes over the top and is like, right, we don't have a key. Anyone who comes over the top and is like, Blue Baby is my favorite character, I'm like, yeah, favorite, sure. Best, no. Favorite, okay, I'll accept that. Let's be real. It's not too likely that we're gonna be doing boss rush. So I will, yeah, item tracker, tab, there we go. So I will use that Fool card right off the bat to just get free access to that boss trap room without having to actually fight the bosses, which seems good for me right now. Bracano right away. And we do have enough HP to take a deal with the devil. We have to maintain a key. So unless we get one more key, we're not going to the shop. Or unless we get like a lot more money, then we might be able to... Oh, there's one more key, okay. And you'll notice I'm not using Mr. Boom. That's mostly... Brain. You've been up and down so far this run. That's mostly because our DPS is strong enough that we haven't needed it until, you know, this room. Triple shot is fine. It's becoming more of a keeper run than I'd like to admit, though. And then, yeah, I'll pay 5 cents for another Spirit Art to keep the deal with the devil hope alive here. But I recognize, like, if we can get the 9 volt or something like that, Mr. Boom once per room turns this into, like, a pretty useful item. Rate of fire with triple shot is not that bad right now. There's room to grow, of course, but it's not horrible. Speed down, surprisingly not that bad, actually. 0.98 speed is still more than you get in a lot of circumstances by this point, so... just blow them up, but I don't know if it's actually worth it here. If we use our bomb on this room, we will still be able to have Mr. Boom ready like as soon as we leave. So let's just toss it down. I figured we might as well at least get through the first phase here. Speed down again. Because we'll get double payout for finishing this room. So I wanted to walk around, though, just to see if there was an off chance that maybe we'd get super lucky and find a Tinted Rock, and that Tinted Rock would have, like, a Spirit Heart and Small Rock inside of it, and then, you know, we'd use that Spirit Heart to pick up Mom's Knife, and we'd be good to go here. But either way, this is still actually fine. As long as our HP holds at 4, we can take a lot of deals with the devil. Well, there's a lot of deals with the devil we could take, is what I mean to say. Obviously, we can only take 1, unless we get HP, but you get the idea. Alright, Steven. This is, revenge for me. Wasted Mr. Boom, which is particularly funny because I waited him out there to try to make sure he got tagged by it. Fortunately, though, not going to matter too much. We used one of our own bombs, still got the key left over. Obviously, Little Steven is what we're going to get most of the time. Yeah, okay, Mr. Boom's awesome, but you got to go Satanic Bible. If we're going to have a run where we have like a half-decent chance, something like Satanic Bible can be very useful. And then, like, Nun's Habit along with it, maybe start to put together a pretty good run here. So we're on Downpour 2, which means, you know, we have to do this and get the knife piece. We're going to be way behind schedule versus the norm, but honestly, for only having an item room devoid of choice on the last floor, we got triple shot, Little Steven, which even Little Steven is not that bad. I've come to sort of enjoy this item. Because at least, you know, it's a familiar, but at least it has homing tears. Yeah, it gives it a slightly better chance to hit. And then Satanic Bible was, like, obviously extremely good. Triple shot, I still do consider as a positive, but that's more dubious. That guy had to die quickly. Please, no Sephiroth ghosts here, thank you. Sephiroth Ghost, my favorite Steve Earle album. Oh, ain't seeing any clowns down on Sephiroth Ghost. That's Copperhead Road. Steve Earle, really? Like, I don't know. Probably not that resonant of a reference. Not even for myself personally, but also for my target audience. Yo, get out of here, you weirdo. This is the first time I've ever seen this room, I think. It's kind of nice. I don't think I want a penny badly enough to expose myself to that idiocy enabler over there. We do have bombs. We need bombs. So luckily we got a perfect payout there, basically. Do I care enough to go to the shop right off the bat? I would say the answer to that question is no. Even with 15 cents, we'll prioritize the item room. Oh, that's so stupid. How can a ghost leave creep? I don't understand. Kilburn. Explain it to me. No, I mean, when we fly, we can leave creep, so I'll accept that I don't agree with it, but god damn it, it's consistent. Probably Black Candle for curse immunity is really useful. We still have our item room coming up. We have 3 bombs, so we can blow up a Tinted Rock and still blow up both doors. What are we looking for? I mean, honestly, our DPS is fine. I would love more, but our DPS is okay right now. So if you would give me some extra Spirit Hearts, which you did right there, that's fine by me. Get out of here, you rusty bucket boys. Why do I... There's like some themes, dude. Worst puzzle rooms are on the Mausoleum. Worst new enemies are on the Downpour. And worst bosses are on the Mines. Yeah, we'll take the key. Good news is we've gotten stacked here. We have an 82% deal with the devil chance. How does that make sense? Black Candle? Or like some weird, maybe a knife piece? No, it doesn't make any sense. Knife piece, Nikes, gangsters don't know how to act. Jacob, 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 and Esau. Dude, Ciara doesn't get enough respect outside of the hip-hop circuit these days. Her 2004 landmark debut album, 1-2 Step, has been all but forgotten. Ooh, at the risk of having the world's worst rate of fire because of Triple Shot and Monstro's Lung, I will take Monstro's Lung. And immediately I'm like, 103 for our tier delay is god-awful. This was a bad decision. But it's a bad decision that could pay dividends later, like buying stock in a company about to go bankrupt that then is purchased by Elon Musk. I don't know. This is not a, there's no real world analog there. It's gonna take 100 years to charge our shots, which means we absolutely have to land them. Keep it up, keep it up. There we go. I missed a little bit more than I would have liked there. And I'm really blocking off paths for myself here, which is frustrating. Landed, landed. Well worth it, well worth it. We got our deal, and Squeezy is gonna lower our tier delay by 13? Yeah, okay. It's something. Blood Oath does nothing, and Brother Bobby is bad, so easy decision. I think. We'll come through to the mines. We've got our knife piece. I don't know. The, picking up the Monstro's Lung here is going to benefit me, I think, for the average room. We can go in and kill enemies very, very quickly. Like, one enemy for sure will die if it takes the brunt of this Monstro's Lung damage. However, if we can't... Oh my god, the confusion, dude. Don't give me this as a Genesis song! Don't give me World of Confusion. Give me Invisible Touch, the ability to damage enemies without even knowing it's coming. Let's give it a shot. I regret nothing. Okay. So we got Goat Head from a golden chest. We need, wow, actually, that's very surprising and sobering to me that we cannot kill these guys with one Monstro's Lung. Blast, which is particularly bad because they keep spawning enemies in the meantime. They should all be killed here. Yeah, our DPS is, wow, not quite good enough to take these dudes out. But this is me. I could have not taken Monstro's Lung and gone for the low risk, low reward baby instead. So we're really, really, really looking for tiers upgrades. Just save the shot, save the shot. Alternatively, extremely high damage upgrades. But really, this one's gonna be all about probably keeping ourselves alive until we can get like a cancer trinket, or I don't even know what else we're looking for beyond just like as many raw tiers upgrades as possible. Like, that's fine. This room has been good, honestly. But not every room is this room, unfortunately. So we need to keep 2 Spirit Arts alive. I don't even want to shoot, because... Exactly. We should, work to get to this item room. We do have a 100% deal with the Devil Chance thanks to the Goat Head. So, actually, there are other ways out for us now that I'm thinking about it. A Mom's Knife, obviously, is very good. Suffers the least from the tiers downgrades. Devil's Crown, his favorite customer. So bottoms up, and the devil laughs. That was a bad shot on my part. I'll take ownership for that. Speed downgrade. You haven't been cruel to me, game. I'll admit. I've allowed you to be cruel by making some mistakes, but I do wish the speed downgrade pills would stop. It's honestly just insulting. Oh, you get different kinds of item rooms if you have the Devil's Crown? You get devil deals instead. Okay, well that sucks. I mean, it's probably not going to suck long term, but it sucks right there. Mostly because I don't want to pay 3 Spirit Hearts for a shit item, but, you know. There are situations in which I could be persuaded to think slightly differently. In fact, I really, oh god, it worked. I love the idea of this as a trinket. because it's super high risk and super high reward. We might be able to make Missing Page 2 work as an item. It's just like, I don't think it's worth it. Now, I will accept Small Rock. To be honest with you, I don't want to fight the boss yet, because I think this run is in a very dangerous place, and the bosses on this floor tend to kick the crap out of me. So I think that it's much wiser for me to just go explore a little bit. And it's highly conceivable that our item room will do nothing for us. Wait a minute, we've already seen our item room. Yes. This is correct. I just realized that our item room probably is the deal with the devil. Okay, I like this. We got, we spent a key, got our key back, and got enough money to make the shop worthwhile. And what are we looking for from the shop? Dude, I have no fucking idea right now. Are there any tiers upgrades from the shop? Like, you can get Bar of Soap, but is that even... Is that an Afterbirth Plus item or an Antibirth item? I think it's Antibirth, but... I don't know, we can't get the cancer trinket either, so... Let's go explore. Maybe it gives you a deal with the devil and an item room? Probably not, though. If we're being realistic. Yeah, there you go. Well, all is not lost. I think that we're probably gonna eat shit on this boss fight, but we should live. We got a chariot card, we got a lot of HP, and our damage is good when we can make it work, you know? Beautiful. We can save our key. Maybe get some money out of this guy as well. No greed, please. No greed. So we can get cards, spirit hearts, mom's bottle of pills. We're gonna try battery pack. That is not cards, but for 7 cents we did get a pretty huge payout regardless. I mean, it's almost tempting to take Missing Page 2 now, because we're gonna get 1 spirit heart, or 1 demon heart rather. Yeah, I mean, you can run the math on this. Basically for 7 cents, we got Missing Page 2. Now, was that even worth it at all? Maybe not. I still don't really know what Missing Page 2 does. It might raise your deal with the devil chance, which is functionally worthless for us. Yeah, probably a prime example of a play that is cute, but not necessarily good. So Great Gideon, I think, is like the exact suboptimal boss fight for us right now. We have to kill a lot of enemies. We're gonna be much stronger against single target foes with a lot of HP than we're gonna be against these enemies. So this is pretty shitty, but you gotta do it. So I'm not gonna be too worried about it. We do have black hearts, which means that occasionally when we take damage, it'll help us, you know, kill the other enemies faster, so I appreciate that. Although I think I've squandered 2 of them so far. Tomo, why enter the room if you don't want to be in the room, man? Just knock me out, dude. I'm gonna use Chariot here. This might be the last wave. Anything to speed up this fight is like number 1 in my... But just hit me again. We've done it. We got Super Bandage. We got Deal with the Devil. Deal with the Devil. We can't take Dark Judas, but I'm very thankful to have the Pact, which is an 18 tiers delay upgrade here. Let's head down to the next floor, feeling a little bit better about ourselves. I would definitely say, probably think twice about Monstro's Lung plus Triple Shot. It wouldn't be as bad if it tripled the output from Monstro's Lung, but just giving you the Monstro's Lung effect is great, except when it comes with like the added negative of like a minus 300% fire rate, you know? Which is my own fault. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Triple Shot in the first place, but I like it. Even still to this day. Absolutely, dude, I'll take Dark Matter. You'll excuse me for not taking Bloody Lust, but as Blue Baby, we're less likely to be able to make that work, and I need to maintain a little bit of an HP buffer, not just for dumb damage like I just took, but also because I need to be able to pay 2 Spirit Hearts to get down to this next alt floor, you know? We're actually charging up so much faster than we used to. This is very, very nice. Now, do we have a win? No, I would say it's unfair to suggest that we have the win right now. However, we're trending in an upwards direction, I think. I really hope we do not fight Dickhole Boss, who summons, you know, 8 million bombs out of the side of his face. Just take the Spirit Heart. Alright, what do we got? It's the Dickhole Boss! Okay, this dude has to get dusted. I'm gonna get hit. I did not get hit. Ah, the bombs explode so fast. He's still going to get dusted. Beautiful. I have never felt happier than I do right now. There's Magic Mush for the all stats up. Absolutely. I will take money equals power, despite the obvious risk. Oh, he's gonna forget the knife piece. I'm not gonna forget the knife piece. Although I suppose you should be forgiven for thinking that I could forget the knife piece. It has precedent. There's our knife piece. And am I going to go to the shop? I think absolutely that would be a smart decision to go to the shop. Although I don't really want to spend money. If there's something compelling in there, I would be inclined to maybe start thinking about it. It's more like, again, our rate of fire is our greatest inhibitor. Every penny is 0.13 damage. No, every 2 pennies is no, maybe every penny is 0.13. I'm still gonna buy a Spirit Heart, but apart from that, I'll just leave. Dope. We've been to our item room. It's the Deal with the Devil item room. So we are gonna be low on HP, and that's scary, but I think we've made a shrewd choice here. Just trying for any extra avenue for Spirit Hearts. What are we looking for now? Well, easy. Wow, that's gonna hurt. Easy means to get more charges would be quite nice. Tears ups are always going to be relevant on this run, unless we get lucky enough to get Mom's knife. We can always rethink our item rooms if we decide we're low enough on HP that we don't want to take the chance on a Deal with the Devil, and we'd rather just get the like guaranteed choice of items without having to pay anything for them. That could be swingable. But for now, knowing that the item pool from Deals with the Devil is so much better than the average item pool, I think that I don't want to rock the boat. But we can pretty easily go overboard and not have enough HP left to like beat the Witness, for example. So just play it relatively safe. I am a god who was then an idiot, but that's okay. So we got 4 Spirit Hearts, which means with a key, we can take a Deal with the Devil. Keep in mind, we're gonna get a Deal with the Devil. No, that's bad. Oh my lord. I'm so slow. I'm trapped in the Siren Song. How is this possible? How can you take that many hits? That doesn't make sense to me. I have Monstro's Lung, like, stupid damage. You're gonna tell me I'm not doing enough damage to kill the Siren? Maybe it gets a buff if it catches us. I'm gonna check this quickly. Because I think 1 Spirit Heart... I mean, at the cost of, like, damage to ourselves, I still think picking up that Spirit Heart allows us to maybe leverage that more easily for extra damage right here. I will take Gimpy, and we might be getting close to the point where you're like, might want to slow down on the whole Deal with the Devil thing, especially considering we're getting 2 Deals with the Devil per floor. Or, like, 2 guaranteed opportunities to have Deals with the Devil per floor. I don't disagree with you, actually, but This is like an analog to that first floor room. Oh my god. The annoying first floor room. What I was gonna say is I just can't deny that, like, on paper, Gimpy's the right choice. We do have to get a leg up on the competition. Like, we need to start having more leverage. Go for it. That's fine. But now you can really see, like, if we can get to 4 Spirit Hearts, now Dark Bum is, like, insanely good for us. We should definitely go back for that. Just get dusted, son. Everybody involved in this production will be dusted at some point in their lives. I'm extremely excited about the prospect of going to this curse room. Is it a good idea? No, it's a horrible idea. Just, like, historically bad. We're not absurdly far away from maybe having enough Spirit Hearts to make it work. What would I like to see from our deal with the devil on this floor, which is guaranteed? Dude, honestly... Jesus Christ. Honestly, a free, like, lump of coal payout would be fine. God damn it. God damn it. Range up. Well, you can smell the demoralizing already happening, like, in the present moment. What do we have to do? Don't let the game get you down, dude. Stay strong. You know what you're capable of. Sure, it's 1 HP, but you got a lot of offensive punch right now. Don't let him get you down. Red chests, regular chests. I don't like that very much. I don't like these guys either. They fart, and when they fart, they change directions. I don't support flip-floppers. That's a joke, actually. Why do we hate flip-floppers? People should be able to change their mind in the face of new information. We live in the so-called information age. It seems like a needlessly reductive criticism. Just beat this room. There we go. Thank you, little Steven. Allows us to survive for one more room. The Visage. We will probably be killed. But my god, I've tried. I hope that's clear. Oh, Lord. In the end, what will be our undoing? Probably fair to say that it might have been a poor decision to pay, like, 12 hearts for random devil deals. They could have changed the game, though, man. Oh my god! What was that Zangief-style lariat? Yeah, I mean, I have to take ownership on that one. A little bit of a poor decision on my part, I would say, to Gimpy, money equals power, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, they're so good. It's too much of a good thing. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.